Inside of his Queens workshop, Sherwin Morgan is surrounded by sparks, steel, and history.
I'm originally from Trinidad and Tobago. I was born in Port of Spain.
Morgan runs Core Solutions NYC Corporation. He restores century-old ironwork, reviving pieces of New York's past with every weld.
The importance of doing historic metalwork restoration is basically you are helping restore these old gems, these old antiques back to their former glory, which will beautify New York City again. And tourists from all over the world could come and see these amazing, beautiful homes that some of them are actually over 100 years old.
In Clinton Hill, he rebuilt a wrought iron railing from 1876, using only an old photo as a guide.
Had him replace the railing system that was there with an exact replica of the railing system that existed back when the house was originally built, I think back in 1876.
Finding the right material was tough, but Morgan got it done.
And it was very difficult because, number one, you had to find a copy or a picture of what the thing looked like all those years ago, and we managed to dig one up. And then he went about replicating that thing as if he had been the original ironworks guy on it. I mean, it looks ridiculously great. All my neighbors that also have like brownstones, they all comment on what a great job he did. I would hire him to do practically anything in that genre, you know, ironworks and so forth.
For Morgan, restoration is more than working with metals. It's about honoring the city's past through thoughtful and detailed craftsmanship.
How I see these projects is like a jigsaw puzzle. We would start making these pieces and we'll assemble them piece by piece until we get the final product. It's rewarding. It's a rewarding feeling. It's a really good feeling to know that you can start something from scratch and then you could finish it. The customer's happy, the neighborhood happy, and most importantly, Landmarks is happy.
The journey hasn't been easy. As a Caribbean immigrant in a specialized field, Morgan has had to prove himself.
I'm probably the only person of color that's doing this type of work in New York City. So it's very challenging sometimes when it comes to dealing with customers. Some customers doubting your capabilities.
He says it's faith and the goodness of God that carried him through.
Once it is you trust in God, anything is possible.
Across town in Murray Hill, Liza Musgrave saw firsthand what Morgan's craftsmanship could do. She hired him to restore the century-old ironwork on her brownstone.
Anyone who knows New York City, I think from the standpoint of a restoration man, it would be defined as a hostile environment. Not because of the people, but because of the climate. The weather conditions mean that both humidity, the pollution, the temperature wreaks havoc on ironwork.
Her brownstone's iron doors and windows, dating back to the turn of the century, had weathered time and the elements. Morgan brought them back to life.
So for us, the respect of the historic district, extraordinarily in the middle of New York City, is a treat.
Musgrave says Morgan's professionalism and attention to detail stood out.
He was extremely clean. And having worked with a lot of contractors, I can say that that is a gift and a blessing. It was just a joy. Very straightforward, and he did it in record time.
For Morgan, this work is a calling, an act of purpose and faith that honors the past and shapes his legacy.
My children especially can see the work that I did in New York City and hope that it will inspire them as well to be great and do great things.
For AGM News, I'm Ajhada Gabriel.